Travel has a way of showing us what really matters. This episode is going live on Thanksgiving Day, and I hope that everybody listening has a lot to be thankful for. My name's Patty Hunt, and for those of you who are new to Inspire Travels with Patty, I created this channel to inspire you to live life more fully. For me, that is through travel. And I believe travel is about not just all of the places that you go across the country or around the world, but it's also about the place in your own neighborhood. Travel is to me about the people you meet, the new experiences you have, and the places that you see. I have some lessons that I learned while living on the road for 3 years in an RV, and I want to share them with you today. Lesson number one, enjoy the journey as much as the destination. When I would travel, I would think about that place I was going to, the destination. I would think about what I was going to do when I got there. I was excited, and all of my focus was on the destination. When I got in the RV, it was no different. I was so focused on our next stop, our next destination, that I lost sight of all of the things along the way. There's so much beauty and so many things to observe while you're getting to the destination. There were times that wherever we planned to go, we would stop because we saw something that was just incredible that we had to stop for and just really enjoy the moment, really enjoy what was in front of us. So, lesson number one, enjoy the journey. The second lesson I learned while traveling was to slow down. I was in such a rush to get to the next place, the next thing, the next experience that I was missing out on so much. Slowing down so that you can enjoy what's right in front of you, being focused on what you're doing instead of thinking about that next thing. Now, while my husband and I traveled full time in an RV, we often had events that we attended, and there were certain days or deadlines of dates that we had to get there. So sometimes it felt like, oh, we had to rush from one thing to the next. And I learned that I needed to plan so we had more time and just slow ourselves down. If you're always thinking about the next thing and you're in a hurry to get there, you're missing things. You're missing out on so much. So, as much as possible, and again, whether you're traveling in an RV or you're taking a road trip or you're getting to an airport to fly somewhere, take some extra time, add some extra time. Getting to the airport an hour before your flight can cause a lot of stress before you ever get to where you're going. So just slow down, add some extra time, appreciate what's around you. The third lesson that I learned while traveling was about getting a different perspective when challenges would come up. We all have challenges. Some of them are bigger than others. For me, the last 2 years was full of challenges. Being on the road, traveling, being out in nature helped me to deal with challenges in a whole different way. And maybe this is going to sound a little campy, but being out in nature when things felt rough, taking a walk in the campground or a park, being by water was really such a great feeling. It gave me a minute to breathe and to calm myself. Things like watching the sunset or sitting with someone and just chatting, connecting with a caring stranger. These were all things that while out RVing and being in a campground were just so helpful and so supportive while going through some challenging times. And I think that now what I've realized is when I say travel, if I'm feeling down, not myself, I will sometimes pick myself up and go sit in a park. Honestly, the one day it was not nice out. I had hurt my foot. I couldn't walk around. I drove to the park. I got out of the car and I just sat there. I just sat there and observed the fall leaves and just took a minute for myself. This is a big thing that travel has taught me. It's just to observe what's around you, calm, be in nature, any of those things that you find to focus on. Doesn't make your challenges go away, but I feel like I could come back with a different perspective and deal with whatever it is that I have going on. I hope these lessons have been helpful for you. I want to take a few minutes and thank the people who have truly supported me. My family has been incredibly supportive to me. My friends who have been there for me, they have allowed me to cry on their shoulder. They've been encouraging and supportive. And I don't know how I would have gotten through all that I have gotten through without them. My editor, who is not just my editor and does an amazing job editing the podcast and the videos, my social media managers, who are also my producers, and all of these people together who have made this podcast possible. I am so very grateful for you, my listeners. I want to thank you for your messages, your encouragement. You are the reason that I do this podcast every week. And I am so grateful that you are here. And I'm so grateful for the support. I want to encourage you to reach out to me. You can leave a comment or a message or a question on YouTube if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching and listening on any of the podcast platforms, you can reach out to me on social media at Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I want you to reach out. Please tell me if this type of content is what you want to hear. Let me know what other stories or content you'd like to hear. I want to I just want to hear your ideas, suggestions, questions you have. Reach out to me privately, however you want to reach out. I absolutely want to hear from you. And I want to leave you with one final message. Travel isn't just about where you go, it's about how you live. And I encourage you to live life to the fullest every day.